It's week 5 of the NFL, and we'll see Brock Purdy. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the 49ers and the Cowboys.
Here's the quarterback, Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, that's just not fair. And that number one.
He's got a full head of steam. The race is on. Christian McCaffrey, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the 49ers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Now for the point after.
And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
Devontae Turpin now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
A first down throw for Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Now Prescott.
Finding room at midfield.
And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Prescott on first down.
Timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra, next man up, since the Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Okay, so he stepped foot out of bounds. Charles came back in first to touch it, and they got him for illegal touching.
Yeah, and you know it doesn't matter either, Brandon. Catch it, don't catch it. If you're the first to touch it, that's going to draw a flag.
And again, it's Prescott.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Throwing here, Purdy. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
They'll try and pick it up in McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
116 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. The Niners at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And the offense last week, they certainly had things humming because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Purdy looking to throw.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? And they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they come to football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked-up wide receivers, and they're a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Now Purdy.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 14-0.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. So the drive's going to start with Pollard.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week:
21 carries, 97 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
2nd down, Pollard again. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. You look at this Niner defense.
They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes add up into points against you.
And Charles, this defense, they know that they've got their work cut out for them. Here's a quarterback coming off a game in which he threw 4 touchdowns. They've watched the tape all week. They've seen it, but what can they do differently?
I think they've got to approach it like a pitcher facing a really hot batter. Get him uncomfortable in the box. Change speeds, change locations, change the pitches you throw at him. So show different coverages. Blitz sometimes, drop back other times. Just don't let him get comfortable or let him get into rhythm.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Here's Prescott. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Jake Ferguson,
40 yards.
and the Cowboys have got it back to within a score.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
And that one makes it 14-7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he's going to build his way forward to the 48.
129 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Oh, this one, and they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Purdy.
That is caught, and he is out of bounds inside the 35. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. McCaffrey following the penalty.
Marquise Bell in on that stop.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
And he'll go down at the 28. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Back to throw, Purdy. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
And this one is right down the runway. And they will move on by 10 now, 17-7.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And not much happening on the return as we'll get this to about the 23. Offense back out there. We shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard.
They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
That's so educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Prescott to throw.
That's Gallup on the slant.
Quick slant there gets him the 1st down, 6 yards on the play. Prescott.
Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cowboys are back within a score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 in a first down.
Samuel with a catch, and he's still the gold standard for receivers getting work out of the backfield, even if his numbers fell in 2022. Most yards, carries among NFL receivers, over 850 total yards for him in 2022. Not too shabby since he only played 13 games.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Purdy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. A little careless for the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unset.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And they just powered it in right there, Charles. 3 tight ends out on the field. The fullbacks for the defense, they knew what was coming.
They knew, but they weren't able to stop them. They knew they had to meet them with a little bit of force. But on that play, the big guys up front won the day.
Aubrey now for the point after. It's up and good to make it 21-17. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily, when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
Yes, and he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. Look at the big man rumble. George Kittle. Touchdown. George Kittle, 76 yards. And the 49ers are once again back in front. pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Tony Pollard and his Dallas teammates ready again on offense.
He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
Because they don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott.
Down the right sideline.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Now 2nd and 3.
Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. To throw, it's Prescott.
And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. On 1st down, Purdy.
This one caught by Kittle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack, trying to get away but could not. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Caught here by Conley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Purdy from the gun.
2-for-1 situation. We're trying to get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that gives him a 3-point lead. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards.
And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception.
Missed.
This will not go down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And he will find his man Samuel. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by 1 score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defense coordinator on the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense. And they were able to do it.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half.
And they've got to be thrilled with the situation they've inherited here. Thank you, defense.
Thank you, indeed. They set them up the short field ahead of them. And now they've got a good chance to strike quickly and take the lead.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards. So make it 2nd and 5.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Kyle Shanahan doesn't care much for that last call, so out comes the red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Prescott.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Deshaun Gibson.
And the 49ers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Partner, I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
156 yards for him on the ground now. He
to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey.
Past the 30, second down coming up.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as they'll get this up to the 39.
That's the type of impact play you expect from McCaffrey, the comeback player of the year runner-up in 2022. Despite a midseason trade, put up almost 1,900 all-purpose yards and also made his second Pro Bowl.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
This should be caught. Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
Saw the linebacker Damone Clark coming through with a stop.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. And Debo going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made at the 18. Purdy now to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Throwing here, Purdy.
He's got the hook up with Conley.
And the 49ers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
I'll tell you what, this offense has been a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the first and goal.
Purdy off the play fake.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Rashad Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there.
A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in.
And he caught by Ayuk. Touchdown for the Niners. Brandon Ayuk.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Oh, good-looking return setup here. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And the lead is down to a field goal now. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field.
He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage and again that second score here in the third quarter.
Play action. Now Purdy. The quick throw there is incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving out for the game. They can't seem to stop it. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Purdy looking to throw. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
199 yards rushing for him now as he closes in on a 200-yard night. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Open man is Samuel, complete.
And the Niners are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Purdy.
That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the 49ers will add to their 4th quarter lead. And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, it's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Moody good with the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
1st down, and it's Pollard again.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Press out with a throw caught by Lamb.
And this will the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Now Prescott. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you, someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. Guys should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. We'll see if he can do it.
Now Purdy.
And this one's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Prescott's throw there caught by Gallup.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here.
A chance here on this drive to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark.
Throw him the ball. Throw him the ball. Forget analysis, all right? Let's just root a little bit here. Get him the football and get past that 200-yard mark.
Well, you want that. You seem excited.
I know, and it's really weird because normally I want guys to intercept the ball.
Right,
all right? I want him to knock it down. In this case, he's been fun to watch.
The former DB rooting for the wide receivers. They find some open field here.
And he's going to have the Niners first down as the tackle made here at the 36. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Here's Purdy. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And it is caught. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 35. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On first down, Purdy.
Man over the middle, and it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and marking with the 5. That one goes for 30 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
Here's first and goal. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
It's complete. End zone touchdown. Chris Conley, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. A play of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Moody good with the extra point,
And that gives them a 3-point lead. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
So Dak and the Cowboys down by a field goal, 2:07 remaining. They'll have one play, maybe two, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down. Prescott now.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Coverage defensively by Logan Ryan.
To throw is Prescott.
That's complete to Lamb. For the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is third down. To throw, Prescott over to find Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
First and 10 now. Now Prescott. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now this throw caught left side. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. Here's Prescott. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll come up first and 10 here. Here's Dak. That's dumped off to Pollard. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll come up now on second down. Prescott. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Now Dak. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow. Wow. Now for the point after. And that will... Purdy to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's across for his touchdown. It's likely the game winner. Prescott. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now Prescott. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And into the end zone. Pick six for the 49er deep. The partner under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for San Francisco, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will